Okay, so this is his comment that he left after all of you were kind enough to promote the hashtag DWhite is dipshit. That was great. And also very funny. It was fucking hilarious. This dark line is what he is referring to right here. And swings wildly the Red Bull jump.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, seriously. This motherfucker is going to try and compare a camera that is on a gimbal system to a camera that is swinging wildly under a balloon. The Red Bull jump.
That's a very good sign. So the good signs would be no wild-looking tumble or spin.
Now, he didn't use the right picture because there was one picture where he was leaning forward and the horizon was actually near his eye. That's why they always claim it's eye level.
Yeah, where does that red line come from, this case? Like, what is this reference?
The looks like haze from the horizon or from the atmosphere above the horizon.
So in order to find out if the horizon is dropping, his reference is going to be the horizon itself. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. We're at the cutting edge of flat Earth research. Absolutely amazing.
Absolutely zero drop of the horizon. And again,
Compared to what?
Your measuring reference?
You literally just like drew a line, said, look, the line I drew is over the thing I threw it on.
Also, go back a bit. Go back a bit. I want to point out something. When Felix is standing up or leaning forward, that part of the video right there. Okay, notice how the you can't actually see the horizon because the exposure of the camera has completely whitewashed the background. Where is your fucking reference? Where is your fucking reference? Where?
There he is inspecting the capsule before he suited up. unpacking or laying out the balloon, and there, Baumgartner inside the capsule, helmeted now. No, not inside the capsule. He's still going in from his trailer and being lifted now on that lift up to the capsule, and then going in the capsule. All of this earlier today. This was as the sun rose over Roswell.
Where is your fucking reference?
Then going in the capsule. All of this earlier today. This was as the sun rose over Roswell.
Where? Where is your fucking reference? Where?
Then going in the capsule. All of this earlier today. This was as the sun rose over Roswell.
Where?
Then going in the capsule. All of this earlier today. This was as the sun rose over Roswell.
Well, my question is, how did space turn white?
Exactly.
And the ground is not. If that is ground.
Oh my
which
god, he's jumping into space.
Is he upside down?
That would be a hell of a balloon ride, wouldn't it?
Either that or
He's falling up.
Either that or he's on the ground, and everything below the frame is desert, or below the line, I should say, is desert.
I'd like to see the video on how he entered the capsule. Did he actually go forward in and then turn around, or did he back into it?
Let's see.
I think he backed into it.
Because it does say earlier today.
You win.
So now play it forward. Actually, by using his own line, there actually was horizon drop. But again, this isn't a accurate representation of a legit.
I see what he was doing.
What was it?
He found two frames where the horizon is going across the opening in the same place, and claiming zero drop. Now, if memory serves, that exactly wasn't a stable platform.
No.
Yes. No, it wasn't. It was swinging underneath a fucking balloon.
So he literally cherry-picked out two frames that the horizon matched and is claiming that's his measuring stick.
Yes.
Wow.
He's cherry-picking evidence. That is exactly correct.
There he is inspecting the capsule before he suited up. Unpacking or laying out the balloon, and there, Baumgartner inside the capsule, helmeted now. No, not inside the capsule. He's still going in from his trailer and being lifted now on that lift up to the capsule, and then going in the capsule. All of this earlier today. This was as the sun rose over Roswell. Maybe 30
and
seconds after he
swings
drops off.
wildly.
He will gradually at the beginning he has no control at all, but toward the 30-second mark he begins to get
and
a little control.
swings
He'll try to
wildly.
put his head down.
The door is not coming in.
Well, put the dump valve all the way to the rear. Put the dump valve all the way to the rear.
And swings wildly.
There it is. There's the world out there.
The door has opened.
Roll the door open.
To a camera that is
has opened.
swinging wildly under a balloon. The Red Bull
Door is
jump.
open. Door stop is closed.
Okay, item 26. Move seat to the rear of capsule. Item 27. Lift legs into the door threshold.
Door legs are at the threshold.
Item 28. Slide the seat forward. Item 29, release seatbelt.
And swings wildly.
Item 29, Felix, release the seatbelt. Attaboy, that's good. Okay, slide forward into the rest position.
And swings wildly.
Go a little bit further forward so we can check your chute. Your chute's okay, Felix. I say again, item 31, your chute integrity is checked. Your parachutes are not deployed. Item 32, verify cutaway knife handle strap is attached and knife in proper position. Say Roger if it's so.
And swings wildly.
Okay, chest pack faceplate heat is on. Make certain that's is on and you got a red light.
Booster light is on.
Okay, here we go. Item 34, disconnect chest pack umbilical.
To a camera that is swinging wildly
Okay.
under a
Felix,
balloon.
on the communications.
The Red Bull jump.
Felix, give me a short count. Okay. Stow umbilical. Disconnect both oxygen supply hoses. Okay, are they disconnected? Give me a thumbs up if they're disconnected. They're still connected. Felix, disconnect the oxygen hose. Attaboy. All right, stand up on the exterior step. Keep your head down.
And swings
Release the
wildly.
tie-down strap. Start the cameras. And our guardian angel will take care of you.
You can just wait until the pod's swing matches your observation. Then you can cherry pick that particular frame out. And that's exactly what he did.
I know you're lying, but you sound excited. And you know that I know that you're lying. Oh, girl.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, we're playing the PlayStation 1 game.
Trying to read what all this says. Globe Earth version 1.1. The Netherlands gives a location. Cameras at 24.757 miles. Pitches at 0. 53 degrees. Where's Sly when we need him?
Yeah, I know. Go figure, right?
I'd like to use a lifeline and eliminate 2 of the answers. I'd like to ask the audience. Okay, I'd like to phone a friend.
Where's Sly when we need him?
Yeah, I know. Go figure, right?
What the fuck?
I think the one on the left is supposed to be the globe Earth model, and the other one is supposed to be a flat Earth model. And he's saying that the flat Earth model matches what he just showed.
No, Jeffrey. The right-hand side is not the flat Earth because here it is talking about Sirius. Field of view 53 degrees. What the hell is this supposed to be? Well, it says it's at the Netherlands, so.
Oh, okay. So I think I figured out what I think he's giving the location by the star sign.
I just punch in the number now for the last position we have from Baumgartner. And I guess this is what most people would do when they come to his website. They would get following picture. And there is something slightly deceptive about this picture, and I'm going to prove that as well. I don't know if he did that on purpose, or if it's a genuine mistake, or maybe his confirmation bias, which makes him put the globe in the center of the picture. It's exactly in the center. Now, that would only happen if you have any optical device or an observer which would actually correct his eye level looking down to the outline of that spherical body, because the eye level in this picture is above the center of the picture. And I would say most people, 90% of people who maybe come to his website, they will be slightly overwhelmed with all the options they can have here, you know, all the stuff they can put in there. And it might escape him that the camera aim is put at horizon. Now, I think it's not really fair, and maybe Waltis Block should consider to have as standard option the option what an observer really would see in that height, which is the eye level option. Now, because this gives a completely different picture, it's basically much more dramatic. If an observer or a camera is looking perpendicular from the ground above that spherical body, then basically this is the drop that person would perceive, or that optical unit would pick up. And of course that's more dramatic than what we have when we use just a standard option. Okay, and I want to go and show you what I did in my graphic tool concerning that, and then also conclude with this video an interesting observation I made concerning the Baumgartner video. So that's important as well. Now, if you look at this, just let's finish off with the what I call the eye level of deception. I'm not saying he does that willingly, but it is a little bit deceptive. Now, the left picture is the picture an observer would really see if he looks straight out. Okay, and this is the picture the standard option shows. Okay, so basically he put the ball is exactly in the center, because that little box I created to find the exact center of that of this picture. Okay, I made a screenshot of it, and the exact center is basically where this red block is there. Okay, so that means the eye level is in the center, and in his standard options the globe or the outline of this spherical body is exactly in the middle of the picture. And this is the drop the person should see. Now, this blue line, you remember, this is now leading back to the Baumgartner video again, would be interesting, but I add one more line to the outline of that spherical body. And then we go and have a look. Now here's something interesting happening. Basically, the horizon line in the shot in 40-kilometer heights and on the ground is actually higher than what the simulator of Waltis Block is predicting. Now I think when you use the right option, eye level, Waltis Block is correct, because it should be at eye level, which is the center of the picture, if you look perpendicular above the ground. So what I think, whether there is some information, picture information missing up here, or the capsule is really leaning a little bit forward, because the horizon appears higher than the center of the picture. But here comes the kicker, that's the same on the ground. Okay, now also to highlight a little bit what this all should look like. So basically, according to Mr. Walti's block, basically his view should be down here. He should see the outline of that spherical body down here. And I add a little gadget here. And this is maybe where we stop it, the whole video, or conclude. Basically, this is more or less what he should actually see. He should actually not see it like it was in the real world. If he was above a globe, he should actually see it like this. Yeah, so the outline of that body should be down here, really. Roughly something like that. That's what he should see.
No, no, Jeffrey, the right-hand side is not the flat Earth.
The horizon line is in the same place. So that means if this capsule was leaning forward, it leaned exactly the same manner on the ground and in 40-kilometer heights.
There he is inspecting the capsule before he suited up.
Well, my question is, how did space turn white
Exactly.
and the ground is not?
And swings wildly.
That's a very good sign. So the good signs would be no wild-looking tumble or spin.
Put the dump valve all the way to the rear. Put the dump valve all the way to the rear. There it is. There's the world out there.